Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to WynnCraft, the Minecraft MMORPG. We're still doing WynnCraft. I've had a lot of comments recently saying that I need to do more WynnCraft and that wondering where it's been. And if you follow my Twitter, I fen. What is fen? I think he means fan, but it's you need an A there. But anyways, if you follow my Twitter, I did make a little announcement that I was going on vacation. I wanted to say something in one of my videos, but I never just got a chance. Not in any of my kind of bigger videos where it would actually make a difference. But yeah, I just went on a little vacation over the weekend. Had a few days off. Went and spent some time by a lake, and it was great. Very relaxing. And so now we are back, and last time we ended off, we were doing the Wynn Excavation Site D quest, and I made it past the first Amadel boss, and now we're on the second one, and apparently there's 3 of them, so I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not super thrilled about these boss fights in WynnCraft anymore. Not these big bosses. They just take so long. They take forever. They're so boring, and I usually die just because you're there for so long. Eventually, you slip up and make a mistake, or at least I do. I'm sure a lot of people go in here with no problem and just take out the boss. And I've said this before. I'm sure they've kind of designed it so that you're maybe more inclined to get some help. And, go at it as a team. But it's still it's really annoying. So, yes, this is, we gotta kill Shadow Amadel. I'm not sure which one of these. Must be that one with the health bar. Oh, he's already getting me down. Dang it. I really have a hard time doing it while I'm recording. Holy cow. I'm just, not paying attention as much. So yeah, let's head back there, and I guess we can talk about stuff. I don't really plan on defeating him this episode. If we do, that'd be amazing. I gotta say, I've tried a couple of times off camera, because like I said, I don't really fight these bosses very well on camera. I'm usually too distracted while I'm trying to talk while I'm doing it. So I tried a couple of times with him off camera, and I went over even to Tower of Ascension to fight the Chained Beast, which is where we're stuck at with that quest, and tried a couple times there, and I almost had him. I had him down to 50,000, I think. It was 3/4 of the way down, and somehow he got me. He was stuck in a spider web, and somehow he got me. I don't know how. I was very confused and very frustrated. But yeah, so right now we're level 70. Next quest is at level 73, and we only have 2 quests left. We have one at level 73. I don't remember what it's called. It's something about natives, I think. It takes so long to get through here now. I kind of wish they would have all the finished quests at the end of the book and have the ones that you have left to do at the beginning. So, Troubled Tribesman, that's the one. We have that one at level 73, and then at level 74, we have Reincarnation, where we have to fight Bob. Reincarnated Bob. So, we basically just have big boss fights right now. We have to do Amadel here for Wynn Excavation Site D, and then we have the Tribesman one, whatever that one is. I haven't really heard much about that one. And then we have Tower of Ascension that we need to do, which... where we need to fight the Chained Beast, and then a bunch of, easy mobs, and then we need to fight another mob, and then a bunch of easy mobs, and then is it Death? Is Death the name of the last mob in there? I don't know. We have 2 floors to do, and 3 more bosses. So it's mostly just boss fights, and I really don't like the boss fights in here. And maybe it's just... maybe I haven't spent my skill points correctly. Maybe I just don't know how to fight. I'm not sure. Or maybe it is that I just need to actually get with you know, get someone to help me to get through it. Maybe I do need some help going through here, although I really would like to be able to do it on my own, just the way that I am. So that's kind of where we stand with WynnCraft. And until Gavel comes out, that's kind of where we are. We might, if we can get through all that, we could go into a different class. Either Archer or Mage is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't really want to be an Assassin, but we could go into Archer or Mage and kind of just play through the beginning of the story again and try and level up. I wouldn't go like as thoroughly, I would say, as I did with this character. Like I wouldn't go through and like show everything and show all the leveling up. I'd probably do a lot of leveling up on off camera because it'd be pretty easy compared to what we have now. So I'd be able to kind of get ahead off camera a lot, and we could kind of make a lot more progress during the episodes. But yeah, that's where we are until Gavel comes out. Which, by the way, last week, or I think it was about a week ago, Grian, which is one of the owners of Minecraft, or not Minecraft, WynnCraft, one of the creators of WynnCraft, posted a little Q&A video on his channel, on his YouTube channel. I don't know what his YouTube channel is. I just saw it on Twitter. But he posted a little Q&A about Gavel and released a lot of good information, and I actually watched it, so I actually know a little bit about what's going on with Gavel right now. A lot of cool stuff. First of all, it's not coming out till August, which actually is only like a month away. Well, anywhere from like a month to 2 months, since it is the 1st of July right now that I'm recording. It'll be the 2nd July when I release this. So not too long before we have all that extra good content, hopefully, unless they delay releasing it due to, you know, it not being ready. Dang it. He's stupid. Seriously? Wait, flying is not enabled on this server. Oh god, where is it gonna put me when I log in? That's a good question. Are we gonna be in the chamber still? Okay, we are. That was stupid. That was just dumb. Oh, and my hunger is not... Is my hunger going up? Wait a sec. My hunger is not going up right now. I hate when this happens. Let's try and log out real quick. Sign in. No? Sign in. There we go. Okay, we are ready. We are ready again. Hopefully. Anyways, back to Gavel. So yeah, it should be out in August, which is pretty exciting. It is almost here. There's going to be, or at least he wants to have like 30 plus quests. I don't know. He didn't really say much about specifics, but that's kind of what they were planning on having, which is pretty exciting. That's a lot of content to do, which is really cool. And the levels of the quests, or the levels of the content, is going to be from like level 40 all the way up to 100. So they're going to raise the maximum level from 75 to 100, which is really cool. So people who are level 75 will actually have something to do now, instead of just being able to kind of run through all the quests. I mean, most of the quests are probably going to be pretty easy, because they probably will, you know, be a lot of low-level quests. But still, there should be lots of content to play through, which is really fun and exciting. And I know they're really focusing on making like good quests, good quality quests. They said they want them to be, you know, they're striving for them to be on par with like Wynn Excavation and like the Craftmas, the Merry Craftmas quest, which was the one that they released with the winter update. And what was it, Sirhc like got corrupted or something, I don't know. You like went to different dimensions, and you met Santa Claus, and it was pretty interesting. But yeah, they're focusing on really making very good quality quests, which I'm very excited for, because there are a lot of quests in here that are kind of they're not a lot of attention went into them. They're pretty quick quests. There's not a lot to do with them. They're just, you know, simple, easy, and kind of dumb. But, oh, he's got us on the ropes, but I think we got him back. Where is he? So that should be really exciting. Lots of good stuff, lots of good new content. Hopefully kind of revive the series, because I must say the last last couple of months, I've just been kind of stuck in WynnCraft, just with this high level stuff. I don't like it. I don't like being high level. I like the mid level. Mid level's fun to be around. There's always stuff going on, always things to improve, and it's a lot of fun. So pretty excited for that. What else about WynnCraft did he talk about? I don't know. I've seen a screenshot like a while ago, kind of showing at least the area. Like it wasn't a real, or it was just like an overview of the map with kind of Gavel sort of. I think it was even like blacked out or something, but it showed like the area, the mass, the land mass that it would take up, and it basically like doubles the land mass. Like it's, if you just take Wynn without the ocean, it's quite a bit bigger than that. And it's going to be a lot of space to explore, which is another thing that I'm really excited about. Just being able to go somewhere new and check out just, you know, what they've created, the buildings and the landscaping that they've done. Should be pretty exciting. Have some exploration episodes again, because we'll actually have some new stuff to look at. I know he mentioned in the video that they have thought about adding a new class, but it won't be coming with the Gavel update. It'll probably come after. Well, it will come after Gavel, like maybe in the next update. They might focus on a new class, which would be kind of interesting. I don't know what kind of class you would have. Like it seems like they have their bases covered. You know, you got the tanky warrior, you got the magical mage with the spells, you got the ranged archer, and you have the fast and agile assassin. So I'm not sure what other classes like are really associated with a lot of RPGs. Like those are kind of the only 4 that I really know of. So that'll be kind of interesting to see. But again, that'll be after Gavel, and I'm sure that'll be quite a while before any of that is taken care of. I think. Oh, and one more thing is they are planning on adding a way to like reset your character. So if you're level 75, if all your characters are level 75 and you want to continue playing, and you want to kind of do it over again, you have the option to reset specific characters back to 0, so they can kind of just play through again, which is kind of cool. I know that's what I thought like the Tower of Amnesia did way back when I first heard of it or saw it, but that just resets your skill points. And I was kind of wondering, like, if you wanted to reset your character, you know, how. Like, it seems like that'd be something that people might want to do. So it's kind of cool that they're adding that. And I think that is it. Oh yeah, and then I just have written down that they're also working on just like better mob placement and mob variety. Like you would have kind of packs of mobs like you do now, like a certain type of mob. But they, you know, you might go into like a little village or a little like a little hut or a camping area, and there might be different like hierarchies. There might be different strengths of mobs instead of just one type of mob in that area, which would be kind of cool, kind of interesting. But other than that, it's going to be pretty much like Wynn, where you have just kind of packs of mobs all over the place. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much all about Gavel. All that I know, at least. I might put a link in the description to the actual Q&A video, because it's pretty interesting, and kind of show you the source of my information in case I said anything incorrectly. But anyways, boss fights. Boss fights are terrible. We got him down like halfway, which I'm pretty happy about. We I mean, we're definitely taking damage, but we're able to recover. Oh, dang it, leg. We're able to recover, which is good. As long as we keep fighting him, it's not too bad. But he definitely has the ability to take us down, especially with all his minions around here, like the spiders hitting us and trapping us. Where'd he go? And then all of these guys that just charge at you. Definitely, like, you can't just neglect those guys. You got to make sure that you're taking them out. Dang it. Get out of here. We actually might have a chance here, though. I'm pretty surprised. After trying to take him down, like I said, a couple times off camera, and then going over to the Chain Beast. And the Chain Beast, he's still a pain in the butt. He is still... I can't believe I can't fight him and kill him. Like, I had him trapped in a web in the wall. Oh, no! No, I saw that coming. Like, at the end. He just kept hitting us. I couldn't hit my uppercuts. This is what I'm talking about. It takes so long. And then you get backed into a corner for a couple of seconds, and you're done. You're out, and you're done. Dang it. I'm just so sick of, like, trying and trying. But like I was saying with the Chain Beast, I got him down to, like, 100%, or 100, or I got him down to, like, 60,000 out of 200,000, I think it is. Like, 3/4 of the way. And he was stuck in a web for a while. And I was able to just keep hitting him with my uppercut, and I could barely, like, damage him with his health regen. Like, it was terrible. Like, my uppercut, it wouldn't recharge. I feel like my uppercut is the only spell worth doing, because, I mean, the bash, it's kind of slow, and it doesn't really do much damage. And other than that, I don't really have much. I mean, I have the charge, but that's just for, like, moving and for doing a tiny bit of damage. And I have the War Scream, which is for knocking mobs back, but I don't want to knock them back. And I only have to do that every once in a while to get the potion effects. So it's like you just have to sit there and attack forever, because he just regens. That's really the thing that really bums me out and frustrates me, is the regen. Because you can hit him forever and ever, but unless you're doing a certain amount of damage, it doesn't matter. You're not doing anything to him, which is really the worst part. And I know, like, one thing people have talked about is setting up your warrior to be a big tank, and instead of investing in strength, like putting all your skill points into, like, into defense and into, what is it, agility? Is that the one? Yeah, agility. So that you rarely take damage, and when you do, you have a high defense to kind of block all that damage. And, like, that seems like a great idea. Yeah, you can't take damage, but when you deal with these bosses with the health regen, I don't really understand how you can ever attack them enough to kill them. Like, wouldn't your attack be so low that you can't keep up with the regen effect? Like, that's kind of where I'm not quite understanding how that works, I guess. How you'd be able to fight the mobs without be able to, yeah, attack them. Like, you'd be able to survive forever, but you wouldn't be able to actually, like, they would be able to survive as well, just with their regen. So I'm very confused with that, and I guess if someone could clear that up. The only thing I can think of is if strength doesn't affect your, like, spells. Like, if your spells are just dependent on your level and the type of weapon you have, maybe. But if that's the case, then, I mean, I guess I'm working under the assumption that strength affects your spells, and if that's not the case, then yeah, you should definitely not invest in strength, because it's useless. Because the only time I ever attack something is with spells. Like, it's just to sit there and go like this, that barely does anything, especially to, like, the bosses that, you know, the higher level bosses are super quick, And if you're going to get close enough to even, you know, try and do just a hit, you're just going to take a bunch of damage from them. So maybe that's how it works. Maybe strength doesn't affect spells, and then therefore I'm wasting my skill points on strength. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to go back to the Tower of Amnesia and change my character up. But like I said, if that's the case, like, why would you ever invest in strength in any class? Because it seems to me like the spells are always going to be more powerful than just hitting a mob with your weapon. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can clear that up. And we're back to the bosses, but I think we're going to end the episode actually with some guild information. If we look at guild stats, we are level 24. I don't know if that's where we were last time. Maximum of 28 members. We only have 23. We've had some people leave. I don't know what the reasoning was for leaving. I haven't heard anything. But, you know, whatever. They can leave if they want to. But that means we have lots of room. The only problem is I'm not on a whole lot. You know, I usually only come on to record. And I've been gone, this past several days because of vacation, as I said. And so I am going to say that if you're looking to join the guild, and if you see people who are online and a part of the guild, you can ask them to invite you. And to those of you in the guild, if you're ranked captain, you can certainly go and invite people. I know I was saying that don't invite people, only, you know, I should. But I'm just not on. I'm not on enough to be able to do it. And it's kind of annoying. I have invited some people. And, I mean, here's another problem is that, like, I come on and I invite people, but they're not on, and the only way for them to know is, like, if I show it in a video. So, like, I invited Tom Glaudemans, the Arbiter. I know I invited some people. I think it was actually maybe even before I went on break, or on vacation. Shuff, Choco Taco Boy, the Bloody Vampire, KB Haha. I invited a couple other people. I think like Rogue Pixie comes to mind, who are in guilds. So again, if you're in a guild, I can't invite you. You'll have to leave your guild for the invitation. But if you have been invited, all you have to do is guild join, and then at capital SIR. That is our abbreviation for the guild. So yeah, hopefully we can get people invited again. Hopefully we can get more people invited. Like I said, if you are a ranked captain in the guild, you are allowed to invite people. And I'd like to keep it to, like, viewers of the WynnCraft series, of my WynnCraft series. But honestly, at this point, as long as we have an active guild, as long as we have people who are active and respectful, I don't really care that much. It'd just be nice to actually have people on doing stuff together and for the guild. So anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. Hopefully someday soon we can actually fight this guy. I might have to go back to, like, leveling up and maybe trying to get some better gear, some more of the end game gear, so that this stuff is a little bit easier. But I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And make sure to follow me on Twitter. I just reached like 1,500 subscribers over the weekend, which is fantastic. But I only have like 50 Twitter followers, which, I mean, I don't care that much. But if you do want to hear stuff like me going on vacation, and, you know, that's why I'm not making videos at that time, make sure to follow me on there to get some good information. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.